So, hi guys. I've been having trouble getting on the server, so I decided to do something else. It's a bit of redstone, and I thought of this as I was waking up, oddly enough, and it's this. Because if you come over here, you've got this door, right, and it works by going on here, which activates this. Now, that's cool and all, but like, the only cool thing here is the door, and if that's the only cool thing that I have, then what's the point of having it? And everything needs to be cool or it's a failure. Let's just say that now. Now, the way that this thing here works, right, is you get, white concrete powder, you get concrete powder or sand or gravel or anything that's gravity to it. Do that, you drop down. I don't know why I have that. I don't need that. And it comes back up. Ah. Now, now the way it works, right? Because first of all, I had this idea because I saw I read some build using it. It just blocks it off and they can push it down. But the problem with this is, it's expensive. So no, I'm not doing that. So I came up with this design, and the way it works is, it's really, really simple, the way this works. If I get that, okay. So if you get a piston and you have redstone dust like that, when you place a block, it activates the redstone. I'll get rid of that. Because the block is now being powered by the torch, which is powering, and the block is now powering the dust, which then powers piston, which then deactivates the whole system. It's really, really simple. This is kind of complicated. It's not really, it's just I've been going around and tweaking a few things to get it to work, because I got this piston here, because no one's going to know what to do, like, and if they do, then some people like to throw blocks into hoppers randomly, which is an absolute nuisance for this, because you'll be locked out. You won't be able to get your blocks back if somebody just spams it. You have to do this, deactivates the piston, lets it go in, and everything works. I mean, they could probably get a block in here. It's going to be very awkward though. Yeah. There really isn't a point to try. Yeah, it just looks cool. That's why I'm doing this. So let's get onto the tutorial part. Okay, so for this build, you'll need 2 pistons, 1 redstone torch, 3 redstone repeaters, 34 plus solid blocks, 1 not solid block, 8 pieces of redstone, 1 dropper, 3 hoppers, and 1 redstone comparator. Okay, before we get into this, I just want to say now I'm not very good at tutorials, so hang on, hang with me. It's gonna take a while. Oh my god. Okay, so start off, you need your solid block. On top of that, you need to place down a piston, and then a redstone torch on the solid block. So your piston's on. Next, you need to put down 2 solid blocks again, redstone repeater, a piece of dust, a block that the redstone repeater is going into, and then a block next to that. You need dust on both these blocks, and then you need a piece of glass, and now that should work. Next, you'll need a piston, and on the block that the repeater is going into, you need a redstone torch, and I believe you just need a bit of redstone dust. So you'll need a redstone repeater like that on the second tick, so that happens. Yeah, I don't have dust, so it isn't working properly yet. And I believe that's the only part of the system that you'll need to do. Okay, now underneath here, I would suggest going more than a block down and putting a block underneath the torch. So actually, you know what? 1 block down is probably fine. Okay, so go 1 block down from go 2 blocks down from the torch and place a block underneath the torch as well. And oh my god, have your hoppers going at least 2 away. I would suggest possibly 3. I'm gonna go 3 away because it's probably just safer with your hoppers, and then make your hopper go into a dropper. Have your hopper go into a dropper, and then you just want to place blocks above that. It can be transparent if you want. And now this won't work on its own. So you need to have blocks going out like this. This is a very simple. So what you'll need is a redstone comparator, a redstone repeater, and another redstone repeater. Actually, for this you can use dust for the last one, just to make it cheaper. And you do that. You might not even need to do that. If you're really running low, I would suggest just using redstone dust after you use the redstone repeater. And obviously, you'd want to fill this in like this, because if you don't, blocks go everywhere. They will just fall off, and you're gonna have your floor here as well, like that. Now, you'd also want to put blocks like going around like this, so it's a 3 by 3 going around the dropper. Otherwise, it could again go anywhere. And I'm gonna guess that you'd have your floor anyway, and that's basically it. And if you want to know how to use this in a build, it's very simple. You just literally just have I'm thinking, yeah, you literally just have like a piece of redstone going off like that. That's all you need to do. Or you could even have it coming off from here. Just anything from that torch onwards you can't use unless you have a special design. But yeah, so that's basically just how it works. Hang on, I should probably check to see if I've built it right, because I don't want to send you off with the wrong build. Yep, it goes down, and that works. It comes back up. Comes back up. So I would suggest not spamming it, but even if you spam it, yeah, you can't really mess this up, because if you spam it, it's just gonna have a delay anyway. The only way you could really screw this up is if you were to go down here and just start throwing them in, because then that locks the dropper. Ooh. Oh. Okay, never mind. It seems, I think because I had a delay in the last one, that it wasn't working properly. This is really what you want to do, right? So you would have, so these blocks would be your floor properly. So you wouldn't really need to do this. Filling it in. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial. It was really short. It's just, I had a design that I wanted to show off. Yeah, I really like this. I'm going to use this for a certain build. I might do a tutorial on a Jeb door if I can figure out how to get one of those to work properly, because I have a design that I know that works, but it's only on Java. It only works properly on Java because of the way timing works. So yeah, I'll see you next video, yeah, and goodbye. Oh, and I also wanted to say that this build that I just done, that was my build. I designed that, but some of the others won't be. So yeah, just saying that now. Anyway, yeah, bye.